Now out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Jen, the Houston queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Free the Hardway on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show of the year.
Welcome.
What it do?
Welcome everybody to Three the Hardway. I'm your host, Dmitri, aka Real Estate Poppy, my lovely wife. I'll change that name in a second, but that's her.
Me.
That's Dorene, and our best friend, the Vice Queen of H-Town, the beautiful Jen Glenn, everybody.
Hello, y'all. I'm Jen Glenn. How y'all doing today?
Tonight.
This beautiful Tuesday.
But wait 1 second. We gotta make sure that
You're listening to Three the Hardway with Real Estate Poppy, everyone's favorite Dorene, and
I know that ain't who I think it is.
the Vice Queen of H-Town, Jen Glenn.
we got it working,
Woohoo,
y'all.
we got the technology working.
I knew you would do it.
Won't he do it?
Well, let me turn you back on. How did I knock you off the camera? Yeah, thank you guys for being here today, and thanks to our lovely executive producer Tia
Miss
out in the crowd.
Tia and DJ Miles.
DJ Miles, that's my guy. Let me get back to this chat.
Hey,
Dave.
I love R&B, Chappie, Dave J.
Yeah, hey everybody. And
Thank y'all
guys,
for being
please
here.
tell us how we sound, because I found out last week that when I looked back at the show, it sounded like I was in a tuna can again. So
Well, maybe you like tuna. When you were on that diet, you ate a lot of tuna.
yeah. Well, other thing is, if I do sound like I'm in a tin can right now,
This ain't my real job. I sell houses.
Lord. Just as a friendly reminder.
yeah. How you doing today, Gentry?
I am good. And I am excited to talk about what we said we were going to come back and talk about. I don't even know if y'all remember. Do you remember, Doreen?
I remember, I think, a couple things.
Oh, you do? Okay, tell me one.
Oreos.
Nope.
Oh,
The sexiest man alive.
like one.
Oh yeah, sexiest man alive. I thought about that today, but I wasn't gonna say anything. I thought y'all would forget about it.
Yes. So, do we want to say who won it?
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
won as the guy from The Office.
Yeah, John
What's his real name?
John K is Polish.
Craig
I don't know
It's
how
not
to.
Kaczynski. It's
Krasinski.
Krasinski,
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
Kazowski,
John Krasinski. We're just gonna go with however we say.
the guy from The Office.
Yeah, so he is
That's what I was
2024's People Magazine's sexiest man alive.
the man from The Office. Now, I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen him without a shirt on. So I don't know if I can really say he's the sexiest.
really.
I was a little, I don't think he's ever had his shirt off, has he?
So that's
Yeah,
how
I
you.
think,
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a little sexy.
I think I've seen him with his shirt off.
You
Not-
know what I'm saying?
Not in person. Hey, Gigi, not in
When you're
person.
the sexiest man alive, come on. You got to have a little something, something, right?
Deacon
No.
C is John
Yeah,
Krasinski, sexiest man alive. She
Do
knows
you
something
think
about that.
the man who runs Apple, what's his face?
Tim Cook.
Because he's so smart, that could make him sexiest man alive.
I guess it depends on your definition of sexy.
Right. He could be sexiest computer man alive.
Right. The
Just
sexiest,
like-
smartest man alive.
Just like when I showed you that
Maybe.
video of Kate Abdu, well, Kate Scott now,
Mm-hmm.
when she was translating all those soccer interviews,
Yeah.
and
That's
she
true.
spoke 5
We
different
discussed
languages.
that. That was pretty sexy.
And I said that that's way more
But-
attractive than the way she looks, which she's
But
also
she also
very
probably
attractive.
looks good in a bathing suit. I'm just saying.
Still.
Smart. That's what I'm saying. Smart is very attractive, especially when it's attractive in a bikini. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
If it looks
Yeah.
good in a two-piece,
Mm-hmm.
like 70% there.
Right?
Oh,
Right?
look at the way Kendall spelled Krasinski.
That's the way you spell it.
Is that how you spell
That is not how you spell it.
Krasinski?
That's the way you spell it.
But yes, so I mean, if humor's sexy,
Krins.
he's very funny. And that's sexy.
Yeah, he's funny and talented.
He's not handsome. He is very handsome. I just don't know if I would put sexy
Well, my thing
label
was,
on him.
okay, you say he's handsome. There's a lot more handsome men out there than
Shamar Moore.
Right.
One
But you know,
day.
I think,
So
I mean, let's be honest about that. A lot of that is just promotional. But I have
sure.
to say that having a sense of humor is very sexy.
It is very sexy. And
Yeah,
he
being
has
funny
that.
is very sexy.
So, or at least he played that. He had one.
Yeah, and that's why you marry me. So
Hell yeah.
I used to be funny.
Still are funny.
Still are funny. You still got it.
Sexy chocolate. Yeah, see, that's why I was like, he's not a
Baby,
non-handsome, but sexiest man in alive. I don't know.
what is going on with you? You keep dropping.
I do.
I mean, I know you're not doing anything.
I'm not touching nothing.
I'm not trying to Joe Jackson you or Ike Turner.
Oh goodness.
You know what?
Mm.
Let's stop hitting the mic though. Like every week, we talk
Oh.
about.
But did y'all have a good week?
I did. I had a great week. Michi's been a little stressed out, but that's nothing unusual.
Yeah.
Michi's always
Oh,
stressed
that
out.
is Coach K. My bad. Yeah, I had just a lot of stuff going on, and
I had a lot of interesting things.
I thought you said you were okay, and it was my turn. Go ahead. Now I'm
Go ahead, Michi,
Oh
please.
no, woosah, woosah.
I know.
We'll do it live.
He's-
Okay. Well,
oh my
no,
God.
we'll do it live.
There it is. I was waiting for it. No, please tell us
No,
about
baby.
your week. I was just said you were very stressed out.
So there's, you know how it works with leads. We get
Mhm.
these leads. Some people are honest and put the correct stuff in. Some people are not. So when I get into one of my bad moods, y'all know the particular set of skills that I have, and I start tracking these people down.
Yeah.
That sounds
'Cause-
like the guy from Taken.
Yeah.
He says that same thing. Okay, please continue.
Well, because the thing is, whenever they click on this stuff, it costs me money or it costs us money.
Mhm.
So you're at least going to tell me I'm just looking right now or I'm not interested, blah, 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 blah. Because if you don't, I gotta make it difficult for you. So this guy, and he looked at like an $8 million house. And I finally tracked him down
Oh.
and his phone number was wrong, couldn't find the right one. But just a little trick I'm gonna teach you guys right now.
Mhm.
If you need to text somebody and you don't know their phone number, put their email address
Ah, yes.
into the to part where you send the text. And if it turns blue, well, this is for iPhone users. If it turns blue, they have an iPhone
And
and
it
they
will
can
go to
receive a
them.
text that way. So I wrote that guy and he was like, hey, yeah, it's me. Who is this? I was like, it's Dmitri. Here's the house that you look at. Are you still interested in touring it? And blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
became
blah.
one of those spamming stalker guys.
Well, he cost me like $15. So that's what he gets. Hey, Jen, thanks for being here. And I'm good now.
Hey, Jen.
You have your
I
so you're real
I
good.
can't believe it cost that much. I did not know that. So when I'm just like looking at fake houses, fake to me because $8 million house.
Mhm.
You're telling me somebody's paying for me clicking on that?
It's very likely.
Oh man, okay.
And like the Facebook clicks, they aren't that much, relatively speaking. But this was a Google guy.
The Google ones are your.
And that shit is expensive.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Now we know everybody.
yeah, and I probably shouldn't tell you this story, but
Oh boy.
I won't.
Well, you can't just leave us all hanging.
You know what? But we probably should not hear this story, Doreen.
Yeah,
Somebody might get arrested or something.
that's true. That's a very
There's
excellent
something
point.
nefarious going on.
Very excellent point, Jen Glenn.
I mean, we're going to try to hit our hour mark, so I don't want to just. It's not on
Mhm.
the docket.
Mhm.
I mean, if y'all want me to tell it though,
If you want to tell it, I'm fine with it.
so
I just don't want to go to jail.
I won't talk about exactly what I did this time, but
This time.
it's related to something that I did when I was a younger agent. So this was at the time where you couldn't afford to tell people to kick rocks. Like you had to take whatever deal you could get. So I had this client, and she was an older black lady from Philadelphia. Just stick around. We're gonna see some more Philadelphia stuff today. But she was from Philadelphia, and she was so sweet until her racist switch went on. She didn't like white people. She didn't like Hispanic people. She really hated white people that weren't from here.
Ooh, I would have been screwed.
So she was talking all this stuff, and I'm like, Dorene, please call so your picture can pop up on the screen. But you never called. Any
I
other
try
day?
not to when you're out showing houses.
So she just kept going on and calling Mexican people bilingual. Like Doreen disappearing all the time.
She
But-
will refer to Hispanic people as bilinguals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I don't want to let everybody know damn bilinguals.
Oh,
So she kept going, and I finally got mad. I was like, look, I can't work with you if you're going to be talking about people like this.
Yeah.
And then she like accused me of being a sellout and all this kind of stuff. So she kind of fired me. What I did was the price range she was looking at with all her criteria. I sent her every house in the Las Vegas metro area. I emailed it to her because she didn't understand the rules. Like if she would have gone back to any house that I showed her, then she would have to pay me. And I made her think that since I sent her all of those houses, no matter where she goes, she has to pay me.
I wonder if she ever bought a house.
She did. That's the last part of the story.
Oh.
But her punk ass grandson called me. He was like 23, something like that. Hey man, you got my grandmama crying. I was like, I'll have you crying if you don't hang this phone up, motherfucker. I know where you live.
Okay.
So
You got my grandmother crying. Your racist grandmother
Oh my
crying.
God.
yeah, she's scared. She deserves to be scared. So a few months ago, no, a couple years ago, I decided just to look her name up in the county records. She bought a house.
Oh.
I went to look at who she used as an agent. It was a white lady.
That's awesome. That is classic.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a bilingual though, so
Maybe she was Spanish. I don't know. So, but yeah, that's it.
wow.
So I had to address something like that earlier today
Mm-hmm.
with this old lady in Chicago.
Oh man.
Nietzsche putting the heat on.
Well, no, I might as well tell her now. Our concierge, he put the notes in that
Mm-hmm.
she said that she's 80 years old. She has no interest in moving and blah, blah, blah. She likes looking at houses.
Oh.
And then I didn't do anything. I was like, this one is going to be too fresh. And then old people are telling these days, I can't be
Oh.
harassing old people.
So, Jen Glenn, how was your week? She's out here harassing old people.
Yeah, my week wasn't that eventful. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
We should get into the show.
Yeah,
I know.
I
We've been
want
running
to know
out of
what
time.
day it is.
Yeah, that's how we always started. So
Mm-hmm.
guess what day it is, everybody? Anybody in the chat for 5?
National what day?
4?
What national day is it today?
It is National Carbonated Beverage Day. It's actually
Woo!
National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day,
Does-
but I forgot to put caffeine in.
So does that mean it could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
As long as it has carbon and caffeine.
As long as it has carbon and caffeine?
As long
Okay.
as it's
awesome.
bubbly with caffeine. Yeah,
Well,
and look, I like third soda.
I was like, this should be Jen Glenn's favorite day then.
Yes, y'all know my love for Diet Coke.
And then do you see that extra logo on the can?
Oh, is that a Snooty Fox?
That is a Snooty Fox.
Oh,
Hey.
Snooty Fox.
Looking dapper with his cane.
I love me some Snooty Fox.
I'm going to get some buckets made with the Snooty Fox on them.
Hey, maybe I can wear it during
You
one of the
can.
shows. See?
I should try to trademark it before. 'Cause I mean, I know they're not going to.
The Snooty Fox.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, y'all.
That's live one time from the Snooty Fox.
We should. Like,
Well, that would be so funny. Like standing outside of the sun.
Outside the
We
Snooty
could, like,
Fox.
we could rent like a block of rooms. I think it's.
We could interview some of the guests.
No, I don't think they want to be interviewed.
No. My wife doesn't know I'm here.
And she's in the next room with somebody
She's in
else.
the next room.
You interfering with with a daytime hookers. You interfering with her work.
We should do that. We should have an LA meetup
That
and
would be
get like
funny.
6 rooms at the Snooty
Yeah,
Fox.
that's the Snooty
Snooty
Fox.
Fox. We can get. Do you think they have the adjoining doors?
God,
we can
please
just
don't
have
let them
one
have bed
long
bugs.
hallway.
They have to have bed bugs. I'm not going to sit on the bed. We just need access
Go bring
to
in an
it.
air mattress.
Hey, we're
Where we
not
gonna
staying
sleep?
there.
You're not even gonna sit on the bed.
Well,
We
we
can bring
gotta
some
have
folding
something to sit
chairs.
on.
Y'all gonna see me sneak off, and I'm gonna go over to the Radisson.
Well, the
Back in
Mustang.
the morning.
No, we'd really only have to rent it for a couple hours, right? If it's the room by an hour,
Yeah, and I forgot how
we could just
it's,
do it a couple hours.
it's
That's
pretty
right.
reasonable.
So there you go.
We could probably rent out the whole thing. 2 hours for like $225.
Done.
Ooh, we're gonna be making.
Oh
I'll
my
get back
God.
plenty that day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, y'all, are y'all all set up? Because we have to do our taste test today, since it is National Carbonated Caffeinated Beverage Day.
Let me just get ours. Let me just get it. Let me
Okay.
just
So,
get it.
and I have a
put
story
my
to
phone
tell.
up here for a second.
I
Okay.
just got home. You know when you called? That's when I walked in because I've been driving all around town trying to
Looking for
find
that.
the subject
They
of
might
your.
not have it here. I don't know. But
Really? Did you find it?
No,
so we
but we have
came
a
up with a
substitute.
solution. We came up
Oh,
with
I
a
have to drink this
solution.
by myself.
No, you don't.
No, because watch. We have the Coke, right? And just to prove that this is Coke,
Okay.
I'm just going to pour a little bit more in there because that's Coke, right?
Okay.
Okay, we got Coke. Michi, do you have the other item?
I don't.
Is that still in the kitchen?
I was
Okay,
like, babe,
here.
could you handle?
You hold. What?
You
Here.
tilted the.
That's why it's like you take that.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, y'all.
Hold, please.
So Dorene is clumsy. And let me go ahead and get off this screen so we can be big before Erica starts yelling at me. So Dorene tried to hand me this just like with the video mixer there, this mixer here, my turntables right here,
Is that a small cup or are your hands huge? Let me see.
both.
Here we go. I got it.
Oh, we
It
need
looks so big in Doreen's hand.
well, my hands are way
Okay, here
bigger
we
than
go.
Dorene's.
Oh, so y'all gonna make okay. So guys, let me
No.
tell you what's going on. We are taste testing the Oreo flavored Coke, which I can already tell. I like to keep it simple. Just give me a soda and just give me an Oreo. We don't have to put the two together.
You have the soda, Michi, so I'm gonna let you talk.
So what are you guys gonna do? Are y'all gonna just put an Oreo inside of your
We're
Coke?
dunking and soaking a little, and then we're gonna eat the Oreo.
Okay.
Because we didn't want you to do this by yourself. I'm kind of glad they didn't have the stuff because I didn't want to buy a bag of Oreo Coke cookies and
Yeah. So I could not, y'all. I went around and I could not find the Coke flavored Oreos, but I found the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola.
Ah,
okay. So we're about to do this nasty
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do it first, Michi, and then you could pass the Coke back to me, and then I'll try it. I'm just gonna hold my Oreo up here.
Okay.
At least we got the double stuff.
Yeah, why? They're all the same price.
I don't know.
Something's going on at Nabisco.
No, they make the sizes smaller when they're the specialty cookies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna try
Yeah,
it.
dunk it a little longer.
Yeah, dunk it a little
You
longer.
gotta,
Get
let,
that
you
good.
gotta let the cookie soak it in a little, Michi. You can't cheat. She has like. Look at the little look on your face, Michi.
Oh, I can already. Oh, I already got.
James said, "Reppin' Dorene, the perfect Oreo."
Hell yeah.
If you notice in the title, Dorene is always in the middle when we do the emojis. So Gentry and I are.
Oreo. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, wait, y'all. Dave J on the mic said you got Hydrox and a big K Cola.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Did you do it? Did you do it, Jen Glenn?
I have not done it.
I had to set my phone down so I could.
I can already
let mine
smell
soak
that this
for
is
a
going to be
second.
powerful.
Okay. No comments yet, Michi, till we try it. I'm trying to read the look on his face, like if this was a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, here
I
I
muted my
go.
mic so you can hear me crunching. Let me mute your mic.
Okay, so let me try it and then we'll come back with it. It's like they took a Coke and messed it up.
Okay.
Well, maybe ours is different because we use Hydrox cookies instead. We use Oreos.
I must say.
Wait, did y'all use Hydrox or Oreos?
We use Oreos. You know. Since when?
Oh my God. I must say I've tasted worse. Such
Uh-oh.
that was a whole hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, she was talking about this cookbook that we're going to go through a cookbook one day. But go ahead, Gentry. I'm sorry.
Dorene says she's tasted worse, and I have not.
So it was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was not of the Lord. That was
Well, maybe it's because we did do it the opposite way. So maybe we still get more cookie because
maybe we didn't let it soak.
I think y'all should let the Oreo sit inside of the Coke and let it marinate.
Yeah, maybe we didn't let it marinate enough.
I'm pre-diabetic. I can't be doing stuff like that.
So was it more Oreo or more Coke, Jen Glenn? Or what
No,
did it?
it was just okay. So basically, it's all that artificial like taste, and so
It just tasted like had a weird aftertaste.
it has that synthetic like. I'm a Coca-Cola, but I'm trying to taste like a chocolate cream cookie, and
Ah, it's not working.
it's making the Coke taste worse,
Mm-hmm.
and it does not even remind me of an Oreo.
Well,
It tastes like a oddly flavored Coca-Cola.
Right.
Yeah.
it's a good thing I couldn't find it because I would have been so angry, wasting
I'm so
money on
glad
that.
I did not find the cookies because I don't know. I just had a feeling, y'all, I'm a purist. That's why I wouldn't be good eating those crumble cookies. I just need, if it's a Coke, just make it a Coke. Don't put fruit in it. Don't flavor it.
I
Oreo,
just
just make it an Oreo. The most you can do to an Oreo is double stuff it. That's it.
or Mega. That's what we got.
We got
Oh,
that.
the
We had
mega
the
stuff.
double.
Oh, y'all got the 3-stack. Well, it sits up high.
Mitch, you wanted to make sure. Mitch, you wanted to make sure we'd ate that Oreo.
Yeah.
You should have told me I would have bought those because my kids would take those to lunch. My youngest would have taken those.
I was about to say, where's the oldest one going to lunch at noon? Like,
Well, she works at the school, so she can have a little lunch bag.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
At the youngest one school?
No. She works for the
Oh,
district. One of
okay.
the districts out here.
I was about to say, let my sister work for a school and be in a position of authority. I'm getting all the super donuts I want.
I know that's right. You're gonna be parking in the principal's parking spot talking about my sister works here.
It's okay. I work here.
Like, why are you driving? Aren't you
It's all right.
13?
I work here.
All right, let's go to this next story.
All right. Oh, I can't wait for this one.
And of course, I did a little editing.
Oh, of course you did.
But let me go to my notes because I'm using all the features that we paid this money for.
Okay. Wonderful, Michi. I'm glad to hear it.
Because you know how Snarky tells Kendall he needs to use his equipment that he doesn't. So I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm going to read the good part. So this movie is called Baby Girl, and Nicole Kidman stars in it. So Nicole Kidman stars in the erotic drama Baby Girl, which explores a high-powered CEO's affair with a young intern. The film features intense and explicit sexual scenes, with Kidman openly discussing the challenges and liberation of portraying such a role.
Oh.
Here's the good part.
She felt liberated.
Kidman revealed that filming was so intense, she had to pause at one point, saying she, and I quote, didn't want to orgasm anymore. End quote.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I guess sometimes when it looks real,
It is real?
I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's
I wonder
tantric.
what her husband thinks about that.
$20 million check.
I'm okay with it. Yeah. $20 million check. $20 million will make you overlook a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me she did not play the young intern.
No, she's the CEO.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, she's not of that young intern age.
Please tell me she wasn't trying to play no 20-year-old intern.
Like, she can be my intern.
Y'all, yeah, she probably didn't know she was that kind of an actress. You know what I mean? That was method right there.
It says the opening scene involves her character, Romy, faking an orgasm with her husband, played by Antonio Banderas, and later turning to S&M themed pornography.
Oh, good.
Man,
Well, go ahead,
It's a rated R movie.
Go ahead, Nicole, at your big age.
You may have to just sit over here with me because I'm not going to continue to turn this camera back on. It comes out on Christmas Day.
Oh, it's a Christmas movie.
Wait, Dorene, is that like a movie? Is that the kind of movie you would see?
Jesus Christ. You smoking Black and Miles?
The Oreo with the Coke. Still trying to go down.
Dorene, would you see this kind of a movie?
Not in theaters.
If you would.
Wouldn't you feel awkward sitting amongst a bunch of adults, like getting all
Not at all.
sweaty and stuff watching. Okay.
You see
No, it
when
wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me to go watch it at the movie theater, but I'm that type of person that unless I really, really want to go see it and my family's all hyped up on the movie, I'm just gonna wait and watch it come out at home on demand, and then I'm gonna wait for it to go from $20 to $15, and when it hits about $5.99, then I'm gonna purchase it.
Then you might purchase it.
Yeah.
I might even just wait till it's free. Like I'm waiting on Beetlejuice 2. That
So-
one might even be free already. I don't know, but
Sotel said, oh, I covered it up. Where you go? Method acting.
Method acting,
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes you have to like prepare for those roles. So if I get a job as an actor, I'm gonna have to be out in them streets for a little while, baby, like preparing for.
I bet go the Snooty Fox.
James said, Nicole will take a D for a paycheck. Y'all seen eyes
Certainly
wide shut?
sounded like she did.
Yeah, that's what Chappie said. It makes Eyes Wide Shut look like Peppa Pig. Oh, Dave J said Jen is all about the red box. That's what I'm talking about. Like, wait till it gets to an acceptable price.
You're gonna get it from the barbershop.
You know, I've had my days a long time ago where I used to buy all my movies, and I didn't know what it was like at one point to watch a movie at home that didn't have a person walking through it. Or like,
You hear them eating popcorn.
on the top of people's heads, or hearing people go shh shh.
Well, they answer the phone. Hey man, yeah, I'm in the movie. I'll call you back.
Have you ever bought a movie from the barbershop and it was not the right movie in the container?
I haven't.
Then I'd have to go back to the barbershop and tell him, hey, this was not the right movie.
This is not what I wanted.
But I have done. So the first CD I ever bought with my own money was Death Certificate, Ice Cube.
Okay.
I bought it from the flea market.
Oh, from the flea market.
I had a good experience. It was, I couldn't tell that it was from the flea market. I went and bought another CD. When I put it into the CD player, so I think it was like Too Short or Somebody. When it started playing, it was the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I mean, those Mighty Clouds of Joy are pretty good, but when you want to hear some Too Short,
Yeah, when I'm trying to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you want to blow the whistle, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, it's not hitting like that. You know what I mean? And now you feel bad because you listen to the Mighty Clouds of Joy. Wishing it was Too Short.
And I can't take it back because it's the flea market.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I would have tried to get my money back.
It's an old gospel band.
Oh, the Mighty Fields of Joy.
Clouds.
Mighty Clouds of Joy. Yeah, the old school gospel. I'm sure my daddy have about 3 of their CDs. Now, back to this flea market. I would have gone back to that flea market and I would have tried to get my money back. Let me tell you why. One time I bought shoes from this African dude, his shoe store. Why I go home, it had 2 right shoes in there. And then he was trying to tell me all sales final. All sales final my butt. You didn't tell me 2 right shoes.
Now when I get 2 righties.
Like, you are the one who walk out there with the 2 shoes. You should check before you leave the premises. No.
And that's what he tried. Like, you should check the shoes before you leave. No, you should sell a left shoe and a right shoe.
Did you get your money back?
I can see if half the people walking around here with 2 right feet.
Walking around in circles.
Nah, I didn't get my money back because he wasn't playing about that money, but he did let me pick out another pair of shoes.
Oh, okay. All right.
She probably went in there acting all Houston and stuff. He's like climbed up on a ladder trying to reach some shoes, and she walks in like,
get your ass down.
Yep.
So Houston. Why is Dorene? Why she keep turning into a ghost? I wonder what's happening.
How much you gonna make?
You know what? It may just be the experience.
Maybe.
Because once they see me perform in a movie, I may get another role after that. You don't start off making $20 million.
Why don't you just do porn then? If that's the kind of movie you want to do.
Because listen, you have to go up the ranks to be a movie star. But you can do 2 porns and you are already a star.
Then see?
See, so while y'all joking, I thought about Japan. What? Going to Japan to do porn. And I would wear a Black Panther mask So
Oh
nobody would
yeah,
know.
I think I heard you say this before you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be looking through Japan movies talking about I don't know.
And then bring it home stuff.
Bring it
They're gonna
home.
be calling you Godzilla. You said it too many times. Now I gotta find it.
Oh my God.
I haven't been to Japan yet. But when I do, I'm gonna be looking through whatever their thrifty nickel or
Thrifty nickel.
or
I'm like, God, let me go to the back. Let me go to the back. I feel like my friend have some movies in here.
you know, by you go.
Oh my God.
All right, so y'all know what one of my favorite cities is, right?
Houston.
And by favorite, I mean not favorite. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, it's
There's
kind of rough.
always some stuff going on in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Let's look at this story, y'all.
Okay.
And again, I didn't edit this because you have to listen to the whole thing to appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Bow! I'm like, yo, you shot me?
That was the moment Darnell Henry nearly died. You can see his arm is in a sling now after the bullet went through his shoulder.
It hit me right here. So I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. I didn't even know the bullet was here.
He says he was outside watching TV in front of his house on West Oakdale Street in Strawberry Mansion early on Sunday morning, November 3rd. Now, according to Henry, his dog Bella walked up to 56-year-old Paul Sanders, who was walking his own dog at the time, and Sanders did not want the dog near him. At one point, Henry tells us that he mentioned that the man's dog looked skinny and believes that's why he came back with a friend a few minutes later and shot him.
I'm more angry than anything. Like, yo, like really, we couldn't, over a dog talk, bro? A dog talk. This is nothing else but talking about how his dog will be mine, no, feed your dog and walk away. I get a bullet for that?
After the shooting, police say Sanders and 20-year-old Tannen Fitzpatrick walked away from the scene and barricaded themselves inside of a home on North 23rd Street. We were there when the SWAT team entered that home and arrested the two, who are now facing a number of charges, including aggravated assault.
It's upsetting, man. It's really upsetting, man. I could have died right there. Like, literally, I could have died over a dog talk.
Henry's still waiting to hear from police about the next steps in the process, and he's trying to figure out why something so simple escalated into a shooting.
I just don't understand how people just run to a gun. Philly, it's no love in this joint, man. This ain't the city of brotherly love.
And there you have it.
I could have told you that. There wasn't the city of brotherly love.
When has it ever been the city of brotherly love? That's just a nickname. That's like when you call a real fat kid skinny. Or like,
What's going on, Tiny?
yeah, a real fat kid tiny.
I
Like,
have a question.
Okay.
Was he sitting outside his house
Yes.
watching TV?
Yeah.
That's what I got out of all this. Why is he? Do you have a porch?
It's
And
because
he
it's
had the
Philadelphia.
TV
He
out
wasn't
on
on
the
the porch. He was sitting in the yard
He was just sitting out on the where was
with the house,
TV?
with
I'm
the
like,
chair facing, I guess, in the window in the bedroom.
He was watching it through the window. I'm confused.
because he was outside with his dog. Am I correct?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
watching
now,
TV.
I have so many questions / comments about what we just saw. Number one, how sensitive is this dog about being called skinny?
That's
Okay,
what Tia said in the chat. I want to see the dog. How skinny is
how
he?
skinny is it? How sensitive is this dog?
Oh my
Now,
God.
how sensitive the shooter? How sensitive do you have to be that you own a dog, but you don't want somebody else's dog to come near you?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay.
He
How
must have loved that
sensitive do
dog.
you have to be to go home and get a gun because somebody called your dog skinny?
Not fat, but skinny.
And this is the real question that I'm gonna need an answer to. The real question I'm gonna need an answer to.
Mhm.
Okay. If you're from Philly and you stop talking with your hands, can people still hear you?
It's like if a tree falls in the woods.
Did you see how he was talking with this hand, and even though this hand was in a sling, he was still
was
using
still-
his hand?
He was all up in his sling, and he was still like doing
I
this.
just feel like when you go to Philly and you talk, like they all just like,
Chappie said,
Oh,
he didn't shoot the dog, I hope. Yeah, I don't think he shot the dog, but yeah, that would have been horrible.
Shot the man, and thank God he got him in the shoulder and not,
Yeah, and the
He
news is
must
all
not have had
dramatic.
great aim.
The news is like, he almost died and blah blah. He didn't almost die if he's out there
Watching.
the same day talking with his
hand talking.
This John ain't the city of brotherly love. I hate this John.
But y'all, so many things are messed up in this story. It's not like the dude lived on the other side of town. He told the police where the guy lived. He was like, "Go get him."
And for this dumb ass to go back home.
The news was there.
One of them had to have been new dog owners for them not to have gotten to it before. Like, I don't know. Just so many good questions. This story leaves me with more questions.
Yeah.
Gigi said her dad is from Philly.
Oh, Gigi, I'm sorry. Tell your dad I'm sorry.
You're not. Yeah. Did he turn out okay?
Did he turn out?
Does he talk like this?
Does Tia talk with her hands?
Tia's not from Philadelphia though.
She lives there though, right? In that area?
People from there. I mean, when Tia uses her hands.
I would say Tia's our in-house expert.
Gun.
Oh.
From Newark. So. So I'm not a fan of Philadelphia anyway, but then to see something like this and all of the familiar symptoms of stereotypes were present. He's sitting in the yard in a chair watching TV through the window.
And I'm like, how good is this show that you can keep it up through the window?
Why couldn't he watch it in the house? That's what I want.
Maybe it's too hot in the house.
How bad is his house? That he doesn't want to watch television in the house. Maybe he was letting his dog do his business, and that's why he was watching it through the window. Maybe. That's because I'm trying to make sense of this story, y'all.
You can't make sense of that. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well,
I'm trying.
Let's go to this next story because that was ridiculous. Louis Vuitton opened a restaurant in New York on the 4th floor of their flagship store. So, I think we were going to show that lady, weren't we?
I believe so.
Because I found a menu, and on the drink menu, they showed all of the prices. When you get to the food, they weren't so forthcoming. So, since everything's shut down when I left, let me go here because there was a waffle. What else was there, Gentry?
Oh, I just remember the waffle because the waffle had the LV on it.
Yeah.
But I looked at the menu too. They had all kind of like pralines and cream. Sounds like some type of decadent dessert.
Now adding New York.
My bad. Yeah. So this is it.
Oh.
Can y'all see it?
I mean, it looks nice.
You can see it, yeah.
All right. So
Fine Cafe.
I'm gonna start it over and unmute it. Where's mute? There's mute.
$8. The vanilla entremet dessert. It's inside the new Louis Vuitton cafe in New York. I have been to some of the most iconic Louis Vuitton cafe around the world. Paris, Thailand, Singapore, you name it. And now adding New York to the roster. Located on the 4th floor of their 5th Avenue flagship, this reservation-only cafe just opened yesterday. And trust me, it's giving luxury on every level. Walk-ins are not for the first month, but you can reserve on Resi. The luxury is unmatched and so are the prices. A Crepes monogram waffle is $28. The vanilla entremet dessert is $24 and the Ballet's pear tart is $20. The menu also features savory bite like crab Louis for $36. Was it worth it? Follow me to see the full dining experience.
So y'all want to pay? Go away, lady.
You know, it's almost kind of like Las Vegas Strip pricing.
You know, I'm looking at the menu right now, and it doesn't have any prices on it, which lets me know that this is not where I'm supposed to eat.
Not where I will be going to eat.
Yeah, because that lady said.
Oh, go ahead. Y'all know what we're talking about taste level. My taste level is here. Okay. But those prices are about here. So unless somebody would like to invite me to that restaurant, I'm gonna have to go back to the Waffle House where I belong.
I love me a good Waffle House or IHOP.
All right. So here's the beverage menu.
Oh.
Everything is like $7, like all of the non-alcoholic drinks. Make sure y'all can see this while I'm scrolling.
And that's a lot.
It is. I mean, a Coke for $7.
Yeah, that's a little
A
ridiculous.
Manhattan. I don't know any even slightly better than normal place in Vegas where a Manhattan costs $30.
Hell no. Mm-mm.
$24 for a daiquiri.
$24. That better be one hell of a daiquiri.
And people are going to gladly pay for this.
But they have to make reservations, it said.
What does that mean? We make
That mean,
reservations
but
all
see,
the
usually if it's in a store, don't people usually go to the store and then go to have lunch? So you have to like plan your day, I guess.
Well, if you're going to eat there, you don't necessarily
Yeah.
have to eat there, but it's, and I don't want to say it's stupid because if you have the money, you can do whatever you want to do with your
Yeah.
money.
If you're going to the Louis Vuitton,
$7 for a club soda.
that's just water. That's like fizzy water.
Here's a mocktail for $18.
Oh,
All the juice is $7.
it's a bargain.
I can't do it, babe.
I know. We will not.
Listen, I'm just not big on foo-foo stuff. Like pommes frites, I go where they sell French fries. Because I'm just that's my speed. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's not delicious. It's just I think about I'm paying for the lighting, the ambiance.
Yep.
And you know, that's cool sometimes, but they give you such a small portion of food. Okay, so we can eat here, and then let's go on over to the Waffle House, where I could have gotten 3 times this.
You know what I'm thinking since Gentry talked about the portion of food?
What are you thinking?
I think the restaurant, are we thinking about the same restaurant that we have in mind?
Yeah, go ahead and spit it out.
Giada's.
Giada, that was the biggest ripoff ever. So my food was slightly under a decent proportion. Dorene's food was so small.
I had like 4 ravioli for like $40.
Like everybody at the table started, hey, Dorene, you want some of this food?
Let me just seriously, the people at our table were asking me if I wanted more food. Yeah. But I just want to say we were not the ones that picked that restaurant.
No, and we will never pick it again.
It's for a birthday party. So yeah.
And people, I mean, it was packed in there.
It was busy. People are paying it.
All because she shows her titties a little bit when she's doing recipes and
yeah.
I don't know. I prefer Turkey Leg Hut. I mean,
we can't go there no more though. They closed. Remember?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like I'd rather stay at a luxury hotel than go to a luxury restaurant. Like,
I can see that.
Yeah, because I don't know, spending money on food, and I'm not a foodie like that. Like all wine tastes like Trader Joe's $5 bottle of wine to me. So you know what I mean? Because I don't have a distinguished palate.
So
they could go to the Waffle House, and I'd probably like, oh, this is good.
So what are you going to do in a luxury hotel that's going to make it worth the premium that you pay?
Honestly, I just like when things are pretty. I like when people took a lot of time to think about the wallpaper and how it matches the carpet and how that bedspread matching, like the room that it gives you. So I'm like that. Like I'll drive up to that 4 or 5 star hotel in my Ford Festiva because I saved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saved.
That is one thing, though. You see people who aren't of our background, our ancestry. They look just like normal people walking down the street wearing Nike Monarchs and have like $30 million.
No, not just Nike Monarchs, dirty Nike Monarchs.
Picking boogers and stuff. And man, why don't you go comb your hair? Like, I have $30 million in the bank. All right, man, you do what you want to do.
I'll pick boogers.
No, you see them and you're like, okay. And they're like, sir, let us take you to your table. And then they have the best table. And then you're like, oh, I didn't know. Sorry, I underestimated you.
Well, with you being from Houston, you're going to be like Donna Goudreau when they robbed that old man. Pimp Squad. Mama, I love you.
Oh, yeah. That'll be exactly me. Tell my mama I love her.
I don't know how to tell any other story. I'm trying to get rid of this menu. Menu's so expensive, I can't even get rid of it.
They don't want to go away.
I know how to get rid of it. There you go. Bam. That's how you get rid of that. So we have, what is that? I have a new scene there that shouldn't be there. But before we get into that, we do have a couple of sponsors.
Oh.
And we're going to go backwards this time. So this isn't really a sponsor, but we love these guys. I'm actually wearing one of the shirts right now.
You got the shirt on and everything.
How do you? I don't understand how you have to go about getting a shirt.
Well, I killed him. So I just took it.
Is he still 10 feet under?
Has he risen? We'll see. He hasn't risen indeed.
He has not risen indeed yet.
He hasn't risen indeed, but he's halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually wore this on the first show that we did, and I forgot to
You had one a long time ago? I would pay for a shirt.
No, I mean the first iteration of 3 the Hardway on video.
Oh, okay.
And Kaleo gives the best hugs.
I'm trying to make this bigger so y'all can see that. There we go. So yeah, y'all. And I should probably bring their stuff up so you can see it as well. And you know where to go to find them. They're on Thursday nights at what time, Jen Glenn?
At 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Central Standard
30 p.m. Central. Sorry, guys. I forgot who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with multiple time zones here.
Gentry doesn't know any time zone but Central.
Right.
Like she'll call me and ask me something, and I'm like, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, my time or your time?
It's the fact that he says it just like
and
yes,
like my time. Like, what time is that my time?
Oh my God.
Everybody catch us on the WRSC podcast, especially this Thursday, because they're going to have a wonderful guest.
Is it you?
It might be.
Oh.
Chantel.
Where's your teasing me button, Michi? Where's your teasing me?
Real estate poppy.
I didn't even hit that button. Chantel, she found us. And since she found us, you know she's one of my favorite people.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of your favorite people. That's why you kicked her out of your college twice. I'm sorry, not kicked her out. You literally took back her degree.
Right, you literally took it back.
It's called incommunicato. But I've been talking to the board.
Oh.
And yeah.
Talking to the board.
Dandy said he's popping out that little casket.
Don't get me started about that little casket.
Carly said he is semi-risen indeed. I know the feeling.
Uh-oh.
Cialis, that'll help you from what I hear. Dave J is, yep, Mountain Time. I'm going to redo the Mountain Time riots. That way I can change the credits. Well, we'll talk about that later. So.
Okay. I call them the riots that aren't real.
James said, nice wallpaper equals $80 sushi. Have some sushi in the refrigerator.
Yes, I was going to say, you got to talk about sushi.
Yeah, we need to wrap this up.
James, I'm going to be in my pretty hotel room eating McDonald's. Hold up. Looking at whatever is on television and telling my kids, y'all better not buy one of those movies.
Cutting a quarter pounder in the quarters. All right, so we're gonna split this and save this for breakfast in the morning because
I bought 1 quarter pounder and a set of nuggets.
Some ranch
dressing. A quarter pounder and your nuggets.
Like these beignets cost $23. We ain't eating this.
Gigi says this is why I never leave LA. It's too expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, LA is so expensive.
It is.
Oh, so there was one that I missed. Chappie Gordon served me my beef Wellington cold in one of his restaurants in London. Donkey.
Okay. I have been to very nice restaurants when other people have wanted to take me and have paid. And one time I ordered beef Wellington. Not as great as I thought. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I could have had a quarter pounder.
You have been just as happy.
I would have been just as happy with a quarter pounder. So, but I'm not a foodie, so that's not my thing.
Carly takes offense. Sorry, Chappie takes offense to when I talk about the way British people scramble eggs.
What?
Because they're like all watery. It's like, hey man, let me get a glass of scrambled eggs. I saw
Ew.
Gordon Ramsay's. It was on like Hell's Kitchen or maybe it was Top Chef or Next, whatever it is.
One of those shows, yeah.
And he was showing these students how to make scrambled eggs. And they were all clapping and stuff. I'm like, why are you clapping?
Wait, so he was really making a crepe? Is that what you're saying? It's like that?
No, he was making scrambled eggs.
No, but I mean, you said they're watery.
Yeah. It was like you needed a straw.
No,
Eggs need to be fluffy. Chappie,
Apparently
I
not.
cannot wait to meet you, but I'm just thinking about why beans with everything. Beans for breakfast? I don't understand. But we probably do weird stuff like that too. But beans for breakfast? I don't know.
No, that's out of control.
This could maybe lead into White Girl
Yeah.
Movies.
Well, here's another thing before we get into that, Dorene.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking it's gonna be Thanksgiving, but it's never Thanksgiving. This is the longest month in the whole world.
It is the longest month. It's the longest November I remember.
Isn't there like 6 weeks in November?
It feels like it.
Because we thought that last week, I think we talked about this week was going to be our Thanksgiving show. This week is not our Thanksgiving show. We had it wrong. But I'm thinking, oh yeah, the month is almost over. No, it's not.
We got one more week to go.
We have a whole other week to go. And then that week is Thanksgiving. So yeah, I feel like this month is really, you know, when they say, oh, the month just flew by. Not this November.
I've been starting my Black Friday list, and I still got to wait till next week to buy it.
Yeah.
So it's been long. And with me being frustrated at the beginning, I'm like, okay, next month we'll start fresh and then blah, blah, blah.
But we still
next
on that month.
Next month we'll never get here.
I have been watching, I did watch for the first time today, though, even though it's not December yet, Hallmark Christmas movies. I
was so mad at Tia.
I was watching Hallmark Christmas movies today.
I woke up one morning and Dorene was like reading this sheet. I was like, what is that? She was like, oh, it's a Hallmark movie schedule. Tia sent it to me. Dorene had printed it out and put on her nightstand.
I did. It's right there. It's on my nightstand. Heck yes, it is. Now, I must say, 2 of the movies that were on today, I saw. They were reruns. I'd already seen them. But that's okay. So I still enjoyed them.
And you know how they get you? They start the other movie before the other movie really has a chance to finish. So while the credits is going on, they put the credits in the little screen and then start the next movie.
And then start the next one. Yep, that's how they get you.
This prince who came to America and she doesn't know he's a prince. And she owns like a little vineyard. I wonder how this is going to work out. So you stay and you finish watching it.
Yeah. See? Exactly.
So I'll be honest. I don't like them, right?
Yeah, you're not a fan.
Even the BET Mahogany Hallmark, whatever they
You're
call
not
it.
a big fan.
You don't like any of those kind of like little rom-com or the love movies?
No.
Okay.
One morning I woke up, as I normally do at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And this movie was just coming on, this Hallmark movie, because Dorene fell asleep.
I do. I fall asleep to it.
With, it on that channel. By the time that movie was over, I was crying like a baby.
See?
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And it wasn't that long ago. I think I was trying to get myself together to go listen to Kendall. Because I was just.
I think it was like last year.
Yeah, Poppy, I think it's like Hallmark movies are kind of like kids' cartoons. You don't think you want to see them, but halfway through watching them, you're like, man, how's this going to end? This is pretty good.
That's me with
Bluey.
Yeah,
with Bluey like every morning.
We had the family over, so for the kids, we had like Bluey on television. And I was like, that little girl, she get hit. Like, she played Bluey, not dark Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey was a pit bull.
That would be amazing.
Oh, Chappie loves a Hallmark movie. And Chappie, I was looking at some of the chat, and I hope you bring toast and beans just so it looks like something I don't want to eat. But Chappie, I've never had it, but I just don't understand why beans go with everything.
You have had it, just not together.
And those little simple looking red beans, I'm like, I wonder what they taste like. I wonder if it tastes like what I think it tastes like. Is it kind of sweet? So, Chappie, maybe you'll bring beans and toast when I meet you guys for the Christmas party.
Yes, beans and toast.
Dreamer said, I was alone during the riots. I got Dave, J, Kylie, Nice, I swear, and I'll recruit Chantel this time. I'm not alone anymore.
Yes, you are. All those people will turn on you faster than.
Do you know how many people I got to turn, especially on AMP, just to say that Mountain Time was not real? I had people in Mountain Time Zone who lived there saying Mountain Time wasn't real. Like your own people turned on you.
I had 13 people say that Kaleo lied, and Kaleo didn't say anything.
Right. If you have a microphone, you have power. That's what I found out.
Yep. They call it the bully pulpit. So let me see. Long November. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
Welcome to White Girl News.
Woohoo!
So, babe, would you like for me to play this video really quick so you can?
Yes, please go ahead. So that way we can.
What you saying is going to make sense.
Discuss my article and what I yes.
Okay.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make mac and cheese for this holiday season, in case you missed it last year. Start by boiling some water. Salt it like the ocean. Our pasta choice is always going to be cavatappi pasta. It's because all the cream gets in the hole and you're just biting into straight cream.
Let me explain really quick so y'all don't think we're crazy.
That was going real fast.
So I sped it up because it's like almost a 4-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
So I sped up the parts that were important, and I sped up the parts that aren't important. That's why she's talking like this. Maybe we should explain who she is. She cooks on TikTok.
Yeah, she's a TikTok chef influencer, I guess you would say.
Yeah, and she apparently the stuff that she makes is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And
she decided to make one of my favorite dishes and a classic, macaroni and cheese.
So the white people on TikTok in the comments were just in awe of the way that she made this macaroni and cheese.
Best macaroni and cheese ever.
That's like when Travis Kelce got that fade, and they were like, "Yeah, that's Travis Kelce made that haircut up."
Mm-hmm.
When Kourtney Kardashian got the braids, got the cornrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like this stuff has been around forever, but then these random white people do it, and they've invented it. So let's start this again since I explained.
Okay.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make mac and cheese for this holiday season, in case you missed it last year. Start by boiling some water. Salt it like the ocean. Our pasta choice is always going to be cavatappi pasta. It's because all the cream gets in the hole and you're just biting into straight cream. Now the part everyone hates. We're going to shred the cheese. For cheese, we have 1 pound of mozzarella, 1 pound of Colby Jack, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. You have to shred your own cheese, no negotiation. For seasonings, salt. Also, I don't measure, so if you're unsure, just start with a teaspoon, and then taste the cheese sauce as you go and see if you want more seasoning, if you want more garlic powder, salt, whatever. Pepper, garlic powder. See, I like a tablespoon. And of course, no paprika for that smoky flavor. And then you can add more seasonings to this. You can add whatever you want. We're also gonna add the rest of that seasoning too. No, all the cheese is not in there. We're gonna add pasta, we're gonna fold it in with cheese. This is the best part.
I kind of want macaroni and cheese now.
I took liberty.
I've had this a million times.
I see you took liberties on it.
Hit the spot every time. Getting them right for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. This one breaks the scale.
That's what she knows about those
Infinite out of 10.
And we get married next week. Yay!
Yay!
Now we see how she knows about those seasonings.
Anyway, I guess the African American persuasion got all upset about this. It was a white girl making macaroni and cheese.
That's not why we got upset.
No.
We got upset because white people gave her credit for inventing macaroni and cheese.
Like the baked macaroni and cheese, the seasoned baked macaroni and cheese. But let me tell you something. I let everything go out the window when I saw her boyfriend. When I saw who her man was, I was like, she better get that macaroni and cheese right.
Like, oh, that's her name. Okay.
Right. When she better get that macaroni and cheese right. But I really loved how she had all of the seasonings, and she was letting the ancestors tell her to stop.
See?
Yeah, and then the seasoning she had left over, then she dumped that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she did great with that. The only thing is she should have used a little bit of condensed milk.
She did. I sped.
But it looked good.
She used condensed milk. I just
Oh, she
read
did.
through that part. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've never used condensed milk in my mac and
Mhm.
cheese. Not
Yeah,
that I
no, she
eat
did.
it
She did
that often.
great.
So
Wait, condensed milk or evaporated milk? I think the condensed milk is the sweet milk.
you're
Don't
right,
use that.
evaporated.
Too many diabeticals. Too many
Isn't it the
diabeticals
same
running
thing?
around here. Use
Isn't
evaporated milk.
isn't I thought condensed milk and evaporated milk were the same thing.
Condensed milk is sweet. It's sweeter. You would use that to make like pies and candy.
That's right, the Eagle brand with the little cow in the middle of the flour.
Well, I came up with some mac and cheese statistics
Okay.
that
Let me find a button.
we all might find fascinating in honor of the white girl's macaroni and cheese. Are we ready?
We're listening.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were looking for a button.
Oh no, I don't even know which one to pick.
Okay, so the first written recipe for macaroni and cheese was published in 1769 by a lady named Elizabeth Raffield in her book, The Experienced English Housekeeper.
So basically, a slave made that macaroni and cheese.
Well, it was in an English housekeeper's book.
Now,
It's
listen.
a written recipe now, mind you.
Poppy, I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this. Now, white people did invent macaroni and cheese because Africans don't eat pasta like that back in the day. But here's the thing.
Cheese on it.
White people also invented basketball. So it was just like the idea of making it, baking it, putting all the seasoning in it, and making it a side dish. You know what I mean? Like that was
right.
I would not give them credit
That's
for
what
it.
the Rhythmics did.
That's what the
I would not give them
remix.
credit for it. What happened was probably they like
Mhm.
beat this slave lady and was like, I'm not feeding you.
Possible.
Go in there and find something and make it. And she was like, damn, well, here's some cheese. Here's some pasta. And she
Well-
just put it together. She made something out of nothing.
Here's where they start to mention a little bit about the enslaved people. It says
Always goes back to that.
Thomas Jefferson is often credited with popularizing macaroni and cheese here in America. And in 1802, at his dinner, Jefferson served macaroni and cheese to his guests. Now, Jefferson often employed enslaved people
Oh, so they call that
to
employed.
train
Fuck this.
in cooking, including
Wait, employed enslaved
Employed.
people?
He served the macaroni and cheese.
That's like
including
Plaids and
James
Stripes.
Hemmings. James Hemmings, who was his enslaved chef and is said to have made the macaroni and cheese at Jefferson's dinners.
That
Yeah,
sounds
he
like
made
a
him
bad
make
book.
So
You're reading from the Magatex book right now. The revised edition.
Yeah. What was his name? James Fleming or
his enslaved chef was James Hemmings.
Hemming? So he's
who
like,
would make the macaroni and cheese
was like,
and
"Hey,
serve
James."
it
That
at
was Sally Hemmings' daddy.
yeah, no. I said, James, when you go in the kitchen, I'm gonna say and talk with Sally.
Mhm.
And now there's all
I
types
made that
of
mac and cheese.
Mhm. That I should go back and play that sound again because that's what he was
Mhm.
doing when he had that slave in there making macaroni
Making
and
the
cheese.
macaroni and cheese.
He was in the room
So-
making the sound.
Here's the last fun fact.
He was making that macaroni sound.
So that was in 1802, right? Now we're jumping 130 some years ahead. 1937.
Still a good time for black people in the United States.
Yes.
Kraft introduced box macaroni and cheese, which sold over 8 million boxes in its first year. So in 1937 is when macaroni and cheese became the box dinner that we know it today.
You know what I just thought about the other day? So 1937, what was that? Kind of like the end of the Great Depression? Toward the end of the Great Depression. You know whose grandparents never talked about like how bad the depression was?
Black people. No,
I was like, I don't even think our grandparents noticed.
it was bad all the time. What-
It was like, ooh, white people out here living like us. I don't ever remember hearing my grandparents talk about the Great Depression, like ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. They didn't see a difference.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like if you have the flu and then your stomach starts hurting. You already had flu. You don't know the difference.
Right, exactly. Now I got the flu and
Very
diarrhea.
true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very true.
the flu gives you diarrhea.
Right. So yeah.
So there you have it. White girl news, macaroni and cheese.
Sotel said, so niggas was employees getting whooped on the job? Damn.
When they said employed, boy, who is revising these textbooks?
That's why somebody took a shot at him for stuff like this.
Oh goodness.
I think we're almost done because so
We already over the hour.
Yeah. So this is our last thing. We have a thing about holiday food.
Mm-hmm.
So in the chat, give us a 1 if you want to hear about holiday fast food, or a 2 for holiday snacks. We will wait while
A 1 for the fast food, 2 for the snacks.
Yeah, and I don't know if when I did that, I don't think I didn't put that up. But there they go. Kaleo in the middle, he has to come back. We miss Kaleo.
We do miss Kaleo.
Where's his button?
May he rest in peace.
He's alive. So yeah, CB, E Rich, and
Kaleo.
I think Gentry fell down. And then
She might have.
another sponsor that we really love, Tia's Trinkets. Our lovely executive producer. In the chat, it looks like 2. We'll do 2.
2?
And
2?
I was trying to wait for Gentry to get back, but maybe she's not coming back. Maybe she quit.
Maybe she had to take a
There she
number
is.
2.
2?
2?
It's that Houston Wi-Fi.
Wow.
And
I
get
don't
back.
know what's going on with my Commodore 64, but
Send it to Max. So
I
James,
have to buy a MacBook.
2. It looks like we're going to go 2, and I think 2 was snacks.
Okay. Snacks. I can't wait to hear about snacks.
Really good. Tia's Trinkets and D Cup Customs, my lovely wife's thing. I don't know what she's doing. She's over there reading, but we're going to do snacks.
I love all of the little cartoons for her.
To be quite honest, YouTube, when I'm watching it, for me, it's
There's a
always
delay?
delayed. So it makes it kind of hard.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's watch this little.
On a snack video, we've got some huge releases coming up that I think you'll want to know about. Let's get right to it. First up, check out these new Cinnamon Toast Crunch Muddy Buddies from Chex Mix. These will be out early next year, and these look absolutely insane. I will eat like 10 bags of them. Barilla has brand new Snowfall Pasta. This can be exclusively at Walmart. 3 different snowflake shapes. Can be online soon. It'll be in stores in December. It's good holiday shape. Now, this is what I'm talking about. These are the brand new Butterfinger, Baby Ruth, and 100 Grand ice cream bars. These will be out in early December. These look amazing to me, and they should be at retailers nationwide. Smart Food has brand new chocolate cake pop popcorn that's arriving in stores now in both smaller and regular sized bags. It's supposed to taste like a chocolate covered cake pop. I wish it had actual chocolate covering, but hopefully that one tastes good. Lay's is bringing their Nashville hot chicken potato chips back. I've spotted these at Albertsons. They've been spotted at Kroger's already, so you can find them in stores now. This is definitely a flavor I've never had and I need to try. And Reese's recently sold online these make your own peanut butter kits that included these jars of peanut butter cup filling. But what makes this interesting is they had sent some of these to a customer who didn't get filling in their peanut butter cup and noted that these are not available for sale yet. So I'm wondering if these might be in stores at some point down the road. Let me know if you'd want to see jars of peanut butter filling, because this is like the dream to see on a store shelf. What do you think of these releases? Are there any of them you want to try?
I'm all about that last item.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I am. I'm all about that last item.
Sorry about the dogs, y'all. I'm gonna beat them as soon as we get out of here.
How much of like a fatty do you have to be to get just the inside of the Reese's?
I'm not for it.
Now, Dorene, what would you use it for? Like, would you put it in? Would you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or would you just eat it?
I don't think I would just eat it. Like right out, just scoop it.
See, I want it surrounded by the chocolate.
That's why she got dropped again.
I want it surrounded by the chocolate. But just eating a peanut butter, and don't get me wrong, I think those Reese's peanut butter cups are delicious. I still have some left over from Halloween.
I wonder if you could cook with it.
James, I was gonna say the same thing. That Nashville hot chicken potato chips. We need to go get that. Nashville hot chicken potato chips, the Lay's. We
I've
should
not
try
had
that.
those.
I know I haven't either. We should try it.
Kali said Kaleo got a sex change. It's not Pueblo, it's Trinidad.
Oh my God.
Trinidad is where they do the
changes,
the lift and tucks.
the lift and the tucks.
I'm gonna tease Kaleo about his big boobs. Wait, I can't wait to see him next.
You should see his dance moves.
Uh-oh.
He got some dance moves.
Wouldn't that be funny though if Kaleo comes back and he has titties?
Mhm.
Yes.
You're like,
That'd be amazing.
Tia says she wants the ice cream bars.
Oh,
and Gigi agrees with me. Like the Reese's inside it needs chocolate. Needs something to balance it.
yeah.
I can't wait to try it.
I can't wait till next week when we play the other one because the fast food one was like cool to me.
Yeah. And Erica wants to try the chips. I want to try the chips too, y'all. I'm serious about that.
We should do one of those hot chip challenges.
That's what
I'm tapping out right now.
I can see me just nodding all on camera.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm
I'll
tapping
fake.
out
I'm
right
like,
now.
Y'all, our Thanksgiving show next week. We should go get a couple of these and try different things off of there.
I thought you meant the hot chips. I'm like, like
No,
Dorene
I'm talking
today.
about like the Lay's Nashville chips.
Dorene today was like, hey, are the Betty White trees out yet?
I meant the white Christmas trees, and instead of saying little Debbie's, I said
Betty White. So the little Debbie, little white Christmas trees. Dorene had me thinking I was stupid. I'm like, I don't know what a Betty White Christmas tree is.
Y'all, I was there when she said it. It was so funny because she was really trying to say the little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
But she said the Betty White. But she's talking about, y'all know the
Betty
Christmas
White
trees.
Christmas trees.
The Christmas trees, they're white and they're decorated. I saw them at the store, Doreen.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I saw them at the store actually a couple of weeks ago. I think they come out around Halloween time.
They weren't out at the store I went to today. So I'll have to go tomorrow and
It was probably a nice store. The more hood the store, the hoodie the store, the sooner they get the little Debbies.
Oh,
like the produce might not be on time, but those little Debbie snacks,
they'll have them Debbie cakes.
Yeah, I know in soda. Dr. What's the fake Dr. Pepper?
I should have gone to the hood store and found the cookies, the Oreo flavored cookies. I bet they would have had them.
Probably. You know, they pump those into our neighborhoods first.
Yeah. That means you get an insulin. Buy this, get your insulin on the way out.
Yeah, I know. Or you see the sign at the stoplight. We're like, we buy diabetic equipment. Sell us your test strips. So let's go ahead and round this up. We do have a bit of a public service announcement for everybody today. Because for treats, we give our dogs carrots.
Yes, we do.
We try to, they're healthier.
Try to be healthy.
For them, not for us.
Not for us.
This. Apparently there's a recall on carrots.
Oh.
Specifically
how does carrots get, they grow on the ground. You just pick them up and wash them.
Well, it's an E. coli threat.
Oh.
No, but is that the same thing that happened with the onions? Why I couldn't get a quarter pounder? Yeah, so now it's in the carrots too. Oh man. Monsanto. I blame Monsanto.
Oh,
this is why we can't eat healthy.
Really quick, thank you, Tia, for reminding everyone. Don't forget to like the show. 12 folks watching and 4 likes. I be trying to do that with Kaleo and them too. So I'm gonna go to our other profiles and like it too. But
guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I can't tell who, but I'll go through and start roasting and make somebody else kill themselves again.
Or get a sex change.
So yeah, there's if you just Google carrot recall, because there's this whole CDC thing, and y'all know I don't want to read the CDC, whatever.
But watch out for your carrots.
This company on their website, they have all types of information and stuff too, just to help you not get sick. So
no carrots, no onions, no vegetables.
Dirty carrots and someone else. Yeah. Oh man.
Leave her out since we're almost done. We're done. No,
I want to say, Dave J on the mic. Okay, you talking about Dr. Thunder? Listen, when my ends didn't meet all the way, like when I was pregnant with my first daughter, I used to drink that Dr. Thunder. 'Cause
I can-
it was cheaper than Diet Coke.
Oh my
I
God.
would buy y'all. I would buy Diet Dr. Thunder.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Oh, and I also didn't have insurance on my car that I was driving. Diet Dr. Thunder.
But you had your Diet Dr. Thunder.
Is it the
so-
same car?
No. No. That was my hard time vehicle. And that was my hard time drink.
Nice.
Dr. Thunder.
Dr.
Hold up. Diet Dr. Thunder.
All right. I'm gonna go on to Amazon when we get off and order you a case.
No,
Oh my
please
God.
don't. That just Diet Dr. Thunder and Hamburger Helper just reminds me of hard times. Like I can't go back there.
So
Oh, we
good.
got Hamburger Helper in
Dorene
the
bought some hamburger
cupboard.
helper last week.
I totally did.
We haven't had it in like what, a year and a half?
Probably a long time. But I was craving it.
So when Dorene orders groceries, she just starts adding stuff so she can meet the minimum. And yeah, we got was it cheeseburger helper?
Yeah, I think it was a cheeseburger and ranch bacon or something. I don't know.
Oh, you're getting fancy now, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, y'all fancy. I'm gonna have to try. See, it's been so long because I still have PTSD from eating all that Hamburger Helper. I haven't even looked at the new flavors, but you never know.
You never
I
know.
want to see, yeah, what they have to offer.
And she's a hamburger helper. Ugh.
She thinks she's better than us.
Let me eat this quarter pounder in peace, please.
Yeah, so I gotta go get this done in the morning. I gotta get my fingerprints. So we better go.
Okay.
And thanks to everyone who stopped by and hung out. And
Thank you, everybody.
Thank y'all so much.
Have a lovely evening. See you next Tuesday for the Thanksgiving show.
yeah,
And-
one other thing. I
Yes.
think I'm gonna move the GRU graduation
Mm.
to Hangout and give it a try.
Oh, you should. There you
Because
go.
I have something I need to show. This is gonna be a special graduation next week, y'all.
Oh.
And I'm doing November and December together because I'm not fighting with the dates between Christmas and New Year's Eve to try to get you Bamas to come to a graduation. So we're gonna do both graduations next Friday.
All right. Well, there you go. There you have it.
I'm excited for that. And I'd like to tell everybody that please meet me on The Culture on Thursday at 2 p.m. Central. We are going to be discussing Robin season and how you can stop yourself from being a victim of it. Robin season.
As in like Robin the bird or robbing as
Robin,
in like
last
like getting robbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
The week before last, we had cuffing season.
Ah,
Talking about like hooking up, meeting a special one. But
Right.
during the same time, it's Robin season.
Robin
Because
season.
you know, the holidays are coming up and people are starting to get desperate.
Pirates. Okay.
Yep. And it wouldn't be a show without this gentleman right here. Kendall B Show, everybody, every morning,
Kendall.
6 a.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern. So, yeah, I always have to pay or show homage to the Godfather. So,
Yeah, we'll see you guys there in the morning.
yep, we will. So,
Good night, all.
see you later. I'm about to get this sushi. Yeah, bye.
Bye, y'all.